Well, shit.
Security guard, where are you?
You ain't touching my buns, hun. Oh, god damn it.
When I'm done with you, your face will look like mashed potatoes.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Hello?
Okay, I'm gonna go find that child, but then I'm gonna kill you.
Okay, bye. Happy travels. Okay, let's see here. Ah!
There was no child in there.
Double check.
Hi.
I know you're messing with me. Where's that child? Where are you hiding it?
Dude, I don't know. Just, Freddy's behind you.
Freddy?
Hello.
Hello, Freddy.
Hi, Freddy.
Hi, security guy.
Freddy, don't talk to this guy. He's an asshole.
Oh, profanity.
Freddy, he's hiding a child somewhere and he won't show me where. Do you know what that means? We can't throw a birthday party, Freddy.
No.
Yes, we need to find him, Freddy. He wants birthday cake.
I'll do my best, ma'am.
Stop reading fanfics. They're confusing you. I'm starting to think there is no child.
You just gotta look harder, man.
That's it, fucker. I'm coming in there.
Hello?
But first, I'm gonna do one final check to make sure that child doesn't exist.
This job is a total joke. Who the fuck are you?
Hello.
Oh, this is my chance to catch him by surprise. Have at thee. Ah, my fucking knees.
Get crowbarred, bitch! Thanks for the crowbar, Foxy.
Foxy, what the fuck?
I don't know. I'm bored.
Hey, Springtrap.
What?
Do you hear that?
Oh, go fuck yourself.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the Minecraft Arena YouTube channel. Since Halloween's over, I lost my Halloween texture pack skins. Hopefully I get them back. But Halloween is not over in Arena because the fact that the update was delayed, so we gave you more time to play with it. After Sunday will be the November update's release, but I will probably not make a video on it. I mean, maybe I'll make a video on it that Sunday. I'm not exactly sure yet. I don't know if it will finish on Sunday. It's gonna have quite a bit of content. All I know is that we're gonna begin making it on Sunday. If we finish it on Sunday, then I'll make a video, but I highly doubt we're gonna finish it on Sunday. That's just when the Halloween update will close, and we'll start producing the November update. Hope you guys enjoyed that skit. It took me way longer than it did the FNAF 2 skit, because the Xbox had a new update and it just completely ruined how captures function, and it was just so laggy and disgusting, super hard. I didn't have help as I did for FNAF 2. I did everything by myself using split screen with 2 controllers, this phone, and the phone that I'm using right now to record. Yesterday I just had a double upload, which means with my own policy, we will be having a double upload today. If not, one video today, one video tomorrow. A super weird Minecraft glitch where if I try to clear this out, oh, before it wouldn't clear out, but I guess it doesn't want to show itself on YouTube. Anyway, today we will be doing a guide on FNAF 3. Now, FNAF 3 is probably the most complex out of the 3 current FNAF games. Even though some people say FNAF 2 is a bit harder because the puppet, I'm talking arena-wise, I'm pretty sure that going by arena standards, for the Night Guard, I'm not talking about, you know, for the animatronics, for the Night Guard, it is super hard to win. Introducing new mechanics that aren't even in FNAF 3. And, sort of like FNAF 1. In FNAF 1, we have that kitchen and bathroom vent. In FNAF 3, we have phantoms that do different things. And instead of having, instead of making it so you have to repair stuff, you already come with stuff prepared. And, the Night Guard has new contraptions, like a light above him. We originally weren't gonna have that, but we used it for something new. These things which are really cool. They detect noise whenever an animatronic comes by, and only a phantom can deactivate them. Really cool, actually. The vent one is a lot silenter because there is a camera in there and you don't really need that, so yeah. Really cool. And of course there's other stuff. We'll get into the gameplay soon enough, but first I'm going to go over FNAF 3's history. Because as you might think, it's just a new game. It's really not, because there was a game before FNAF 3 that FNAF 3 took the spot of. We're going to get straight into that. It all started when FNAF 1 first came out in Arena during the Cloud update. And it just recently got its Arena Selects, which is basically the top 10 best game modes. Not top 10, but you know, best game modes. It costs 3 emeralds and it's free in October. Originally, it wasn't really... The first version, which was beta, wasn't really that good because these lights weren't here and there were no cameras and no vents. Basically, this is how the original FNAF was. Basically, the original FNAF was... The first main difference is that the slime floor was still here, of course. But the main difference is the animatronics had... Oh, I mean, actually, no. That's something else. The main difference was now the animatronics have restrictions, like the real game. This hallway's Chica and Bonnie. This hallway's Freddy, Bonnie, and Foxy. The kitchen's just for... Well, originally it's for... The kitchen used to be just for Freddy. But no. Before there was no signs. So, Bonnie and Freddy, no signs anywhere. Nothing. The second difference is that the cameras... Originally, we had no ceiling. Originally, the ceiling was just glass. And there were no command block cameras. This was back when me and my friends weren't big on commands, so all we knew how to do was simple not teleports, was give stuff. We did not know how to actually do good commands. So, we didn't know how to actually do good commands. So the old version of cameras... Let me break through here, because there's a little glitch. I don't know. Anyway, the old version of cameras was basically climbing up here with a ladder to the upstairs, which is glass, and going around. It was a lot easier and a little bit unfair to the animatronics because whenever you see them, they have to freeze. So it's a little bit unfair, but it was to make up for them being able to go anywhere. And some areas would have... The glass was mainly white, like that camera you see over there. But in certain areas, it would become gray, which means it's a little bit laggy. And if the glass is black, it completely destroys your vision and makes it so it's a lot laggy. In this closet room, there was gray and a mix of black. In here, it was just gray. The bathroom was also gray and blackish, and the kitchen was full black. Now, even though it sounds like the black glass would cover your vision, it really doesn't. And the fact that you can see in the kitchen really just eliminates the rules of FNAF. So, we've been wanting to change those cameras for a while, but we never did. Another thing was, these lights weren't here. I know it's a small difference, but those lights were not actually there. I don't know what's wrong with these doors, but they're staying closed, which is not good. Anyway, before, instead of buttons, we had levers, which you would pull, and the rule was you could only have one open at a time. One closed at a time. But we then changed that rule to buttons and not levers. But we did keep that lever thing with the vents that we'll talk about later. There also was no vents. In the kitchen, it was just playing the drums on these beat things. That's all it was. But of course, when October came around, was it October? No, because the next upcoming October would be this one. So I'm thinking maybe in the Cloud Update add-on, I'm thinking. We updated FNAF. We got rid of the lever doors. We got rid of the stupid ceiling cameras with these cameras that are now in every FNAF game, plus Among Us. By the way, Among Us guide coming out for tomorrow or maybe today's video. It depends on if I have time. It's really sick. We introduced these cool button lights. And my favorite part, the secret vents. FNAF is very bland and without vents, kind of basic. And to make up for FNAF 2 and FNAF 3 being so advanced when it comes to different ways of entering the office, we made it so there are now vents. Coming with the vents, 2 more ways to defend yourself. The back door and the upper trap door. This actually have the lever rule, which actually fits. You cannot have both closed at the same time, but you can pick whichever one you want closed. So if you want this one closed, close it up, and you must open this one. You want this one closed, close it up, and you're forced to open this one. Really cool. But it does notify the animatronics purposely when this is opened. And the animatronics, the bottom vent doesn't really do much. It's just a straightforward thing that you access from the kitchen. But the top vent can actually allow you to go to different places and kind of mess with the night guard. Also, the vents came with new cameras. The upstairs is the only vent that has cameras. So the night guard can see what you're doing up there. You can exit through the caf, or you can exit through Bonnie's room. Which, there are no signs down here. So even if you're Freddy, you can go into Bonnie's specific room. But you must leave immediately. Like, I'm talking instantly. We also introduced the signs, which was really, really good, and probably fixed the game the most. And then, in the Halloween update that literally just passed us less than a week ago, we got rid of the pumpkins and recolored Bonnie to purple to blue, which was sick. It's pretty much it for FNAF 1. After FNAF 1's and we added lights. Really cool. After FNAF 1's huge success, we decided to make not FNAF 2, but our own FNAF, called FNAF Advance. FNAF Advance was basically all of the FNAF 1 characters, plus Puppet, plus Springtrap, in the FNAF 3 environment. It was not dark, but it was actually light. I'm not even kidding. We used this same exact, this area used to be FNAF Advance's area. It used to be all the animatronics, FNAF 2, FNAF 3, FNAF 4, and FNAF 1, all in one place. And we picked one map that we feel would be good for a mashup type game of FNAF, and we chose FNAF 3. This is the FNAF Advance map. If you were to go back in time, this would be the exact same map. The only difference is FNAF Advance had glowstone everywhere. It was not dark like this at all. It was completely lit up, because that's just how he wanted it to make a change. This would also be the Puppet area, but we never really made him function. But regardless, this was FNAF Advance's map with unique vents that I don't think are on FNAF 3 and everything. In the Halloween update, we went all out. Because the fact that we had no idea what to do, we decided to do something. We got the idea for FNAF 2. And so in October, add-on 2, I think? Add-on 1 or add-on 2? I don't know. Probably add-on 2. No, probably add-on 1, actually. We decided to make FNAF 2. You can go check out the guide. It's basically this video on FNAF 2. History and everything. Really super cool. And after the success, we're like, that's only one game mode. We need at least one more. And so my idea was, at first I wanted to make FNAF 4. We were down to make FNAF 4, but then I was like, FNAF Advance really is FNAF 3, but lit up and with other FNAF characters. Also, I lost the helmet in the process of making the skit, so buy Springtrap's helmet. Anyway, I looked at the map. I took away all the glowstone, and I said, "Wow, this is a good FNAF 3 map." I didn't even have to build it. All I had to do was take away the glowstone. Bam, FNAF 3. All I did was added a few extra things like these sound makers and water in the vents, exactly like FNAF 2, so it looks like you're crawling in the vents like how FNAF 2 does. And the cameras were already set, everything was done. All I had to do was somehow add in the phantoms. And the way that I did that is all of them have different properties and different roles to help Springtrap. Yeah, Springtrap is the only one that can kill. That's how I did it. Anyway, now that we are done with the history of FNAF 3, I think it's time that we go into the gameplay. I'm gonna go over 3 different things. First one being the Night Guard, second one being Springtrap, and the last one being the Phantoms. The Phantoms I'm gonna put in their own category, separate from Springtrap, because they're the whole different thing than walk in the office and kill the Night Guard. No, that is not the Phantoms. The Night Guard. Getting straight into it. The Night Guard spawns in his office with these item frames that you will see later, and a light above his head. His job is to keep Springtrap out of his way, because Springtrap is an instant kill. I shouldn't say just Springtrap, I should say everyone out of his way. Because even if a Phantom gets in here, it's gonna get you dangerously. The same lever rule that we had back into FNAF 1 is in FNAF 3. All you have to do, close one door, leave the other open. What's that? You want to close this one? You gotta open this one. FNAF Advance originally had buttons, but we changed it to levers because why not? FNAF 3 is already hard enough. We gotta make it easier on the Night Guard. He also has cameras. The first camera is right by this vent, which is really useful. I don't think you need it because you can literally just look through there. But it's good to know regardless. And you can peek. Oh no, you can't peek because with the new water. Before in FNAF Advance you could peek, but now with the new addition of water vents, you can't really see them coming, which is good. The next camera is in this party room. Now, unlike FNAF 2, where once you're in, you have to go back to your appropriate spot, in FNAF 3, all the animatronics are forced to start in the same area. We made it a little bit of a maze for the animatronics, but I think that's for the best. This arcade machine room. I feel like because the place that FNAF 3 is in, it's a little bit bland because FNAF 2 and FNAF 1 they're restaurants, okay? They have a lot of detail. FNAF 3 is just a place. So, of course, this camera is out, even though you can still kind of see, but not really. If you crouch, you can kind of see. Oh, this camera is currently not in the mood today, but it would be here. And of course, this is the vent. The vent doesn't lead to the office. I mean, it kind of does. It doesn't go straight into the office, but it brings you very close. This room here, we got this camera that's also not feeling it today. It's supposed to be where you wind the puppet in FNAF Advance. And then you're back. I'm gonna go fix that camera, and then we'll talk about more with the Night Guard. Just fix those cameras. But honestly, I think we are pretty much done with the night guard. I'm gonna start going over the animatronics and how the night guard, if it's something different, how the night guard can avoid them. Going back, the first animatronic is Springtrap. Now, to learn what each Phantom does, you can go into this room that's called Phantom Rules. I'm gonna read all of them. They should be called animatronic rules because Springtrap is included, but it doesn't matter. I put them in different categories. The first category is here are all the categories for animatronics. The killers, the sanity. No, not the sanity. The killers, the sanity raisers, the light destroyers, the noise breakers, and that's pretty much it. A few categories. First category, the killers. Only Springtrap. If Springtrap gets in your office, you lose. That's it. Springtrap, along with all the other animatronics, will spawn here. He will spawn here. No, he will not spawn here, actually. He will spawn... I think he spawns in the camera out room, I'm pretty sure. Does he? No, this is not the camera out room. This is the weird pumpkin room. Anyway. He will spawn here. And he will have to reach your office. Which is actually right here. That's a bit weird. Anyway. If he gets into your office, you lose. That's all it is. Nothing special to him. For the man with the most lore, there's nothing special to him. Next up. The sanity raisers. Before we get to the sanity raisers, let me tell you what the sanity is. I can't tell you about the sanity raisers without knowing what sanity is. Sanity in real life is, something that makes you go so crazy you kill yourself. This is what these phantoms try to do. Sanity. Every time these guys kill you, you add one red block. Like red concrete, red wool, anything, onto the item frame. If they are all filled with red, you lose. So these animatronics have... It's not like Springtrap, where once you get in the office, you instantly die. In fact, the sanity erasers, I'm pretty sure, are the only ones that can kill you. These item frames that I explained are here for a reason. And this is where you put the red blocks. If all 4 of these item frames are filled with red blocks, you die of sanity. Basically, if a sanity eraser comes in and jump scares me, they have to put one item frame here, press the back button, and return back to the animatronic spawn. I would let them walk away normally, but that's camping, so I'm just going to make them reset their place. After 4 jump scares of the sanity razors, you fill your sanity, and you die. It would really make sense if the sanity razors got into your place a different way, but I don't really care. Another thing about FNAF 3, unlike all the other animatronics, all the other FNAFs, there's no signs that tell you where to go. If you guys do want signs, I will gladly add it, because I really don't care. I will happily add it. I think it kind of needs that. And instead of separating them by each individual animatronic, I can have it so Springtrap goes this way, sanity razors go that way. I actually think that's a really good idea, and I might add that in the November update, along with a new way to make noise. Instead of breaking noise, they go into this room and they make a piston thing that makes noise. The November update will have game modes, but it's going to be more like a quick fix. Any things that we want to fix or add to game modes, such as FNAF 3, we're going to do that along with a small game mode that no one will care about. So that is basically the sanity razors. Next up, wait, no, we're not done. We're not done. I have to tell you who the sanity razors are. The sanity razors are Freddy and Foxy. If Freddy or Foxy gets into your office, they put 1 bar of sanity there. Next up, we have the light destroyers. In your office is the only source of light, besides that one room that has a hole in the ceiling. If these players get in the office, they break your glowstone. These are the light breakers, BB and Chica. If BB and Chica happen to get into your office, they break your light. Now, I said this in the Halloween video when this was introduced, but I'm going to make a quick exception for that. If your light's already broken and there's nothing for BB and Chica to do, they will count as sanity razors. So, that's a total of 4 sanity razors. Noise, this is the noise breakers. Noise will be made when an animatronic attacks. Those are, if you're wondering how that noise is made, that is actually the pressure plates and note blocks that we were talking about later. There are animatronics to break these things. Attacks you when they break. Hold on. When an animatronic attacks you, they break the noise-making music blocks. The pressure plate still stays, but they break the music block. And the noise breakers are Puppet and Mangle. That is it for all of the Phantoms. Now that we're done with that, we have 2 more things to go. Oh, but by the way, these are the things. Suits. By the way, we have 2 more things to go over. The tips and tricks and the gameplay. I'm going to give 3 tips and tricks for the Night Guard, 3 tips and tricks for the animatronics. I almost said the Phantoms. Night Guard tip number 1. Know what animatronic does what. Knowing what they do will raise your stakes. For example, if it's a sanity razor without having sanity, or it's a light breaker, or, you know, whatever. If it's a light breaker or a sanity razor, sanity razors are still dangerous, but, you know, if you have no sanity filled in, they don't do much. So, always know what Phantom's doing what. Because if you really want to, you could let an animatronic kill you just so that kill cooldown goes back to normal. Like the light, you don't really need the light. You can see, and you have cameras. So I think you're fine with light. Just prioritize certain animatronics. If you see Springtrap, act fast. If you see a light breaker or a noise breaker, you're fine. Just let them fly. Next tip, watch for your sanity. If you forget that you have 3 sanity and Freddy or Foxy jump scares you again, you're dead. Keep an eye on your sanity. And finally, for tip number 3, normally I would say don't check the cameras, but definitely check the cameras. Don't check it early game as you should, because the animatronics spawn right next to you. But after a little bit, you should check the cameras and know what types of animatronics are where. Also, for the first tip about knowing who's who, you can clearly tell on the helmets, and I made it purposely so you can know who's who. Puppet with the black helmet, Phantom Mangle with the white helmet, Phantom BB with the blue helmet, Phantom Freddy with the brown helmet, Foxy with the red helmet, Chica with the yellow helmet, and Springtrap, when I feel like giving it back to him, will rock the green helmet. Now it's time for animatronic tips. You guys know I always say coordinate, but you need to coordinate, like really coordinate. Every animatronic has different jobs. Have one person fool the Night Guard, and have a stronger person that can do more, like Springtrap or Sanity Breakers, you know, kill. You need to prioritize who is who, and really talk about it if you can, because the Night Guard can see chat, so unless you're in voice chat, you know, you gotta do it. Second tip, don't attack him immediately. It's gonna be the easiest thing. The night guard knows if he's smart. He knows you're on his right when the game starts. All you gotta do is close the vent door. And if he sees you running over, he'll close this door. It's just a dumb move and a waste of your attack. He knows you'll be coming soon enough. If you're right there, he's gonna predict you're coming through the vents. So, you know, makes no sense. And he can see when you're coming through the window. Which brings me to the final tip. Try to hide yourself. If you're in the vents, don't attack immediately. Chill there for a while. There's a camera right there. You may think that he can see you, but if I go into that camera position, he really cannot see you at all. Like, pretend I'm still hiding back there. I would not be able to see him if he's far back enough. But just try to hide yourself from those pesky cameras, and especially the middle window. Don't attack through the window. Don't do that. He's gonna know you're coming. What I would do is, I would go through here. That actually has no camera, which is really useful. Then through here. Make it through here. And then attack through here. And if you're gonna go through the vent, do the same thing. And go through here, where you're not in the window. And also, you can just chill out in places. Chill out here, jump here. He can't see you here. Chill out for a bit, stay a while. Wait. I didn't know this existed. Oh, what? Wait, yeah, I know this existed. Hold on. Yeah, it's this vent. It's this vent. Okay, I thought it was something else. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you know, you can hide in the vents as well. Don't hide where the camera is, stupid. Hide here. Right here. Perfect hiding spot. Or if you want, back there. That's it for the tips and the tricks. And now it's time for the best part of the gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because I sure did making that skit. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I hope you enjoyed the gameplay of me playing as the night guard. And I'm gonna try to not forget to use my features, because I remember in the FNAF 2 guide, I completely ruined the gameplay because I didn't use my mask and just let Freddy kill me. This time, I will use my defenses, and I will play smart, just how I taught you how to play smart. Anyway, this is Minecraft Arena, and I'll see you guys later.